Alright, battle for Neighborville, doing some damage. Well, that little ball can hurt me. I'll take these. The lag is real. Man, what is your name? Man, you lag really bad, dude. Oh my goodness. Is that Chomper? A lot of trains here. What? I'm gonna ask a silly question. What is the corn's shield for? Because it certainly does not block anything. Is it just for show? Like, look at me, I got a shield. I can honestly say this is the most worthless shield in the history of video games. I can't think of another shield more worthless in any video game with a shield. I really don't know what the purpose of this is. It doesn't do anything. Give me a little dumb sunflower. You stay with me and you heal me. This is your destiny. Come with me, sunflower. Don't leave me. Program your AI. Program your AI to follow me. There you go. Keep following me. Don't stop. Well, he's a greedy little guy. He's greedy, isn't he? Well, the pirate just jumped up there and grabbed that little orb. Thank you. There you go, sunflower. Now you're doing something. Now you're doing something. Just keep following me, sunflower. What the heck? Dude, what? I don't even know what just even really happened. We're inside of a little cave, right? We thought we were inside of a little cave. There he is. Oh my gosh! I gotta get the heck out of here. I can't even see the dude. Where the heck is he?
Bye, honey.
Dude, I don't know where this dude's at. Man, are these super brains on crack? Leave it up to the AI to just shoot him in his head. Okay. All right. What is this? All right. Or could you imagine if there was a little glitch where he could glide through the air like that? How cool would that be? If he just flew like Superman. It'd be pretty cool. What is that? Oh, it's an acorn. What's my abilities? I got R1, triangle. Well, I didn't even get a chance to even use it. Huh. Oh, crap. Let's see. L1, R1. I got a shield. Right? Yeah, I got a shield. Oh, shoot. That couldn't even vanquish thought I could get that little acorn. Alright, I gotta be somebody who could shoot a weapon. Alright, little, whoever you are. Alright, well, I can clearly see. I'm not blind. Alright, we'll see if another server's running. Hello. What, this is it's only one server running? Really? This game is that dead? Oh, Jurassic World. Yeah, I never played GW1 until I played GW2, and I found out about the Unicorn Chopper, and they said you got to get max rank on GW1. And so I got GW1 for like $3, and then I got on GW1, and I got max rank in like less than a month. I got on GW1. All I did was get the skip stars, and only use the skip stars for the quests that I thought were stupid, and I just grinded away. So if you want to max rank that game, honestly, if you do it to skip stars, if you do it correctly, you can get it done in a month. I was shocked to see that people had GW1 for years and they weren't even max rank, and I did it in 1 month. I found that to be strange. Put up your shield, put up your shield. gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Garden Warfare 1 Turf Takeover maps are superior to GW2 or BFN's Turf Takeover maps. But other than that, and maybe some of the little things you plant, dude, Citron, you're done. You're out of here, bro. I don't know what to do with you. I just don't know what to do with you. But other than that, GW2 was superior in every other way. I hate the way you rank up in GW1. It's really stupid. Alright, you got a shield. You press the triangle. What the heck? Alright, Citron. You can't say I didn't try. You just can't say I didn't try with you. But you gotta go. You need to go. No more of you. Yeah, in GW2, most people play as Chomper, Plasma P, and then Zombie, Super Brain, Scientist, Soldier. Hello, Mard. This game is so dead. There's only one server running. That is insane. That's just insane. There's got to be a different server somewhere. There has to be one other server. If this game is that dead, take it offline. Shut it down. What are you doing? Ghost of Yote, I'm not gonna get it because one, it should be Jin, his story continued. Number two, the female that they hired to play that character is one of those insane liberals, alphabet liberal people who is insane. And so that's shows me where their mind's at when they did that. So I'm not going to support that. I'm against it. I'm not going to give them my money. The idea of a 60-pound Asian woman slaying men is beyond ridiculous. She doesn't have magical powers. She's a 60-pound Asian woman. And yet she's slaying all these men. Get out of here with that garbage. That's pure trash garbage. No doubt about it. It was gonna be Jin, but then they got woke. Some fat girl with green hair came into the studio and said, "Hey, you gotta get woke. You gotta do something stupid. Let's put a lesbian female in here, and then that'll make it great." And that's what they did. She's gonna be a lesbian. I promise you that. So. I'm not giving money for that garbage. You know, you made Ghost of Tsushima 1 huge success, everybody loves it, and then you say, man, you know what would be better? If I get this this insane liberal lesbian person to be the character, the main character. Insane. No way, no how are you getting my money. crap, I missed. Oh. Oh, yeah, I seen the trailer you showed me. Yeah, that's what it, yeah, if it would have been gin, then it would have been good. If Battle for Neighborville didn't have bots, you wouldn't even be able to play a game because the game is so dead. So that's just the way it is, unfortunately. Your lag is beyond belief. You literally run on 3 potato mines, and get out of here with that. How bad are these people's internet? This is insane. And Sony moved to California. It became completely liberal and ruined everything, literally everything. Such a shame. You know, what would happen? What would happen if all Democrats and liberals would leave this country? Realistically, what would happen? Realistically, murder would be non-existent. Theft would be non-existent. Destruction would be non-existent. Stupid stuff happening would be non-existent. Man, do you know how good this country would be? We would be able to have all the cool stuff that, you know, Japan has and you know, stuff like that. We can't have, you know, robots delivering stuff, because why? Because what group of people would be stealing it? We already know. You can't have nothing nice, because a certain groups of people, they do nothing but steal and destroy and kill. They destroy and ruin everything. If those people were just to leave, man, this country would have so much cool stuff. Dude, it'd be insane. The stuff we would have and the stuff we'd come up with, if only. If only. Yep, well, whoever was the first person to get a fat girl with green hair to work for them, that was the beginning of the end of all entertainment. Now it's up to China and South Korea. The last hope. Oh my gosh, you aimbot little punk. Well, Hunter, if we didn't have Democrats and liberals, we could have bots making deliveries, but we can't now because they'll be stolen, destroyed, and all that good stuff. Liberals and Democrats are the scum of the earth. Dude, double trouble equipped. Insane. Yeah, the things we could be doing and the things we could be experiencing if we didn't have those Democrats and liberals. Dude, man, oh man, dude, these aimbots are insane. Crazy aimbots. I wish they gave, I wish we had aimbots. I want aimbots. Give me one. I deserve it. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So if I run over one potato mine, I die. But that one dude ran over 3 and didn't do nothing. I'm telling you, bad internet is something else, man. It's a superpower. Well, like Japan, you can leave your wallet on the train and come back and get it. That couldn't kill you? What? Is that real or is that fake? That couldn't kill him? Weird. Man, their aimbot is so good you can't even get to an ability because their aimbot is just blasting you right in the head. Tell you, it takes a special worthless developer to not even tweak the aimbot in their game. Like any developer worth a penny would modify the aimbot to try to make it seem like it was humans shooting you. But not this game. They just put the aimbot on and just said, screw it, there it is. We're done. We're good. Well, the reason why they don't want to stop anything is because it is the greatest act of corruption in the world. So what they'll get, say like for public safety, they'll get like $1 billion, and then you take that billion. So here's how. So this is exactly how it works. So what I would do, I gotta find three politicians, and they're gonna be on my board of directors. The reason why they're gonna be politicians because I need people with influence. I need people with connections. And we're gonna work out a simple deal. I get paid, you get paid. Very simple deal. So when I have my board of directors, I'm going to file for an exempt on my taxes. Because when I get my donations coming in, it can't be taxed. I don't want it taxed. And then I got to fill out a few more forms. And then me and my board of directors, we need to go to the city and we need to tell them what we want to do. So we tell them we want to fight crime. Okay, sounds great. What are you going to do? I'm going to hand out pamphlets telling people that there's other ways to solve your problems than to shoot people. Sounds wonderful. How much do you need? $100 million to do it. Sounds good. All right, so my 3 board of directors, they get a cut of the 100 million. I get a cut of the 100 million. We're going to take 1% of the 100 million and we're going to use it on pamphlets. Then I'm going to hire family members and friends to work for me so they can get paid. And then we're going to come back in a few years and we're going to tell them it's that time again. We're fighting crime. We're making a difference. And we're going to get another 100 million. And this works for everything. 99% of nonprofits. So you see something, fight drugs, fight crime, do this, do that, do this, do that. 99% is absolutely corrupted. This country, if they wanted to, they could get rid of crime, they could get rid of drugs, they could do anything in this country, but they don't want to because there's no money in it. It's just like with hospitals and insurance. There's no money in making people healthy. There's money in dealing with people that are sick. So, could they deal with people and make them healthy? Yes. But there's no money in people being healthy. There's no money if there's no crime. There's no money if there's no problems. So, it's all about making money. Nonprofits, once again, are the biggest money scam in the history of this country. And everyone that runs a nonprofit is involved. Less 1% max will go to whatever it is they're talking about, and the rest will go to their pockets. Cool, Charles. Oh, well, Brandon Johnson, what he does is, I can't believe there's only one server running. This is blowing my mind. See, Brandon Johnson, they don't want the National Guard to come help, because look what happened in DC. Isn't it something in DC? This was a miracle. This was a miracle. The black liberal mayor of DC, she actually read the numbers on TV at a press conference and actually said that it's worked out great. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. But Brandon Johnson just wants money. Give us $1 billion and we'll be able to make some pamphlets and help people out. They don't want nothing. They don't want any change because they're getting rich off of it. So I don't know if you ever wonder to yourself, how come, how come nothing can change? How come nothing can get better? How come these things are still happening in my community? It's because someone's getting rich off of it. That's why. It's very simple. Everything is corrupted. Everything is about money. So you never have to ask, why is there so much crime? It's because there's a lot of money to be made in it. Billions of dollars to be made in people being criminals. So it's very sad. Very sad. But this is the world we live in. And there's nothing They got to get these people out when they vote. You know, you got people wanting to, they're claiming they're trying to flip Chicago red. They're trying to. California mayor, the Newsom and Johnson are the two worst mayors in the history of the world. Well, Newsom's a governor. Worst governor, worst mayor in the history of the world. Where's this going at? Well, we'll see if he can shoot. We'll see if Captain Deadbeard can crack his shield, and we'll see. Well, one shot didn't kill him, unfortunately. Well, his lag saved him, because I did get him with a full shot. Where's this bullet going? Oh, I shot the gosh dang lawnmower. You got to be kidding me. Somebody's up there. All right. What was the rodeo cannon? I'll take the rodeo cannon over this hook. Well, you know, once you, to become liberal, one has to start worshiping Satan, because there's no human way in the world that you could become so stupid as a liberal, to have such brain rot. You would have to be a worshiper of Satan, possessed by demon spirits. Because there's no other way you could think like that, believe like that, act like that. Newsom is worse than Biden. Have you seen California? I think it looks kind of lame and boring, Charles Campbell. Whoa. Whoa. Nice, got that chomper. Oh, shoot. Huh. I refuse. Oh, crap. Yeah, San Francisco, beautiful city, ruined by bad policies. Because once again, when you have drug addiction and homelessness, you're running nonprofits and everybody's getting paid. So it's a great thing. If there was a reporter in California worth a penny, they would look into and find the money. If there's a reporter in California worth anything, I challenge you Go to San Francisco and find out who runs the nonprofits for drugs and homelessness and crime, and follow the money. I challenge you to do it. But they won't do it because it's going to lead right back to Nancy Pelosi. All her little buddies are the ones running the nonprofits getting paid. You're homeless? Here, take this pamphlet. Read this pamphlet. It's gonna work out for you. Great. Okay. Because you always hear a liberal see how corrupt they all are and crooked. A liberal's answer to every problem is a program. Oh, they're stealing? Well, all they need is a program. Oh, over 50 people shot over the weekend. Well, all they need is a program. Just imagine the individual out there who like in Chicago, this is hard for people to wrap their brains around, but in Chicago, people kill people for no other reason than for street cred. Because the girls, they get turned on by it. Now, it used to be about money, but now it's not about money. Now it's about how many people you killed. And so that is, I mean, what could you say about that? That's just demon possession. The idea of killing people just to get street cred and to tell the females how many people you killed, that is insane that people would do that. But this is where we're at with it. I tried to blow up my little, but that didn't work. Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. So the question would be, if I'm an individual who has no morals, doesn't care if I live or die, and I'm willing to kill people just for street cred, am I the kind of person where if you tell me there's a program that's going to help me, do I sound like the kind of person that a pamphlet is going to solve my problems? You have to be some kind of stupid to believe that a program is going to help somebody like that. You got to be some kind of special stupid. But that's where we're at with it. Like I said, if today all Democrats and liberals left this country today, murder non-existent, stealing non-existent, destroying things non-existent, problems overall just non-existent, this country would be so mind-blowing, amazing. It'd be insane. It would be insane. We could have nice things. We could have the nicest things in this country. You could go anywhere you wanted to. You wouldn't have to worry. I mean, show me the videos. Show me the videos of biblical people or conservatives killing people, stealing from stores, looting, robbing people, and destroying things. Show me the videos. Show me. You can't. There's no videos that exist. Christians, conservatives, you don't see these people robbing people, looting stores, destroying things. There's only one group of people who do it, and that's the Democrats/liberals. They are the ones that do all this stuff. So if only they would all just leave. If only. But they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave. We know they're not going to leave. And man, I tell you what though, the YouTubers that are liberal and Democrat, man, that report came out. They get paid $8,000 a month from the Democratic Party. That's not a bad job, is it? You mean to tell me that I can make YouTube videos lying, telling you how great the liberals and Democrats are, and I'll get paid $8,000 a month to do it? Man, oh man, dude. That's a good deal. The only problem is, even for $8,000 a month, I would have to live as a liar, a no-good lying demon, for $8,000 a month. I couldn't do it. I have to tell you the truth. So when you see these people on social media and they're liberals and Democrats and all that stuff, they're only saying that stuff because they're getting paid $8,000 a month to say it. Half of them don't even believe what's coming out of their own mouth. But for $8,000, they believe it. So really, it's all... That's the number they came to sell your soul. Sell your soul for $8,000 a month. Yeah, the Democrats are something else, man. There's no one like a Democrat. No one. Paying people to $8,000 a month to say what they want them to say on a video, opening up the border, bringing in millions of people so you can get them to live in swing states, so you can make a swing state into a Democrat state, so you can win every election, and in the process destroying the country. Here's the thing with these idiots don't know. Do you think that all these people won't eventually make it through your gated community and go to your home? It already happened. There are gated communities in this country that already had those people break in their gated communities and steal from them. So these people are living in delusions. Well, I live in a gated community. I don't have to worry. They'll never come to my house. Oh, yes, they will. They will come to your house. You fool. But like I told you guys many times, the liberal dude in Europe who's destroying the UK, the reporter asked him, he said, you're destroying the country and we're not going to have a country in 20 years. And his reply, he's like, you got a kid. Don't you want your kid to have a UK when he grows up? And the liberal dad, who was responsible for this stuff, he said, oh, well, I don't really care because I'll be dead anyway. Do you know how evil you have to be? Do you know how evil you have to be to have that kind of attitude. Sorry, son. I know by the time you get it as an adult, we'll be a Muslim third world country. But I'll be dead, son, so it really doesn't matter. Could you imagine that's your dad? Could you imagine having that kind of dad? Son, I'm going to destroy the country, and by the time you're an adult, you won't have a country. But don't worry, son, I'll be dead anyway. Dude, that is so evil. That is so evil. That dude's demon possessed. Absolutely demon possessed. But this is where we're at with these fools. Oops. Well, to be a Democrat means to be a fool. You gotta be ignorant, stupid, a fool, moron, imbecile. Like I've said many times, I can show you videos where all those Democrats used to say the same things Trump says. But somewhere along the line, they sold their soul to the devil and then became these insane liberals. Dude, even we're talking Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Chuck Schumer, Barack Obama. We can watch videos of all them people talking with common sense. But somewhere along the line, they each made a decision. The whole party, the Democratic Party, made a decision. Let's all worship Satan. And what a bunch of fools to say yes. When you really think about it, it's insane. You got a whole political party come together to worship Satan. That's insane. I will say this though. You have to give, I give Kamala Harris her credit. Kamala Harris, she had enough intelligence to only give her body to men that can help her. She never gave her body to a man that couldn't elevate her. When she wanted to become district attorney of San Francisco, she did the smart thing. She had sex with the mayor, even though he was married. She gave him the booty. And what did he do? He made her district attorney of San Francisco. And then when she wanted to move up the ladder again, what did she do? She found the man who would elevate her, open the legs. So that's one thing about Kamala Harris you have to give her credit for. She opened her legs for the men that could elevate her in life. So you got to give her that much. But the dumbest one of all has to be AOC. AOC is probably the dumbest human I've ever heard speak in my life. She is so dumb. She literally believes that money is just paper that you just print. That you can print as much money as you need because all you have to do is get some paper. The fact that she believes that, I mean, there's nothing more dumb than that. Could you imagine if all you had to do, if all you had to do was just print some money out to have it, don't you think that we would be printing out so much money that it wouldn't make sense? So, but they tell the young people that you deserve everything free. You deserve a free house, free car, free phone. You deserve everything for free. And then these people believe it. And then they want to become Marxist, socialist, communist. Yeah, there's one YouTube video where the dude was talking to liberals, and man, dude, if you just watch that video, you can see they're all demon possessed. They're all possessed by demons. They're the most beta, the most worthless. They literally have no value to life. They have no value of living. It's unbelievable. That's why they've got to get rid of able-bodied people being on welfare. Able-bodied people got to get off welfare. They got to get that done. Yep, everyone needs money. But when you're a worthless piece of garbage, you want to get your money through welfare. You know, there's people, you got people who've made it family heritage. I mean, literally a family heritage, trying to live off welfare. The grandmother was on welfare. The mother's on welfare. The daughter's on welfare. Her daughter's going to be on welfare. It's insane. Absolutely insane. All right. Getting off of this, and I'll get on something else. Jamming out.